What's happening, YouTube communities? Leo One. I'm do this quick video. Kind of like upset today. I seen a disturbing video clip of this police officer, white supremacist police officer named Ben Fields of Richland County, South Carolina. He took this young sister, picked her up and slammed her down and drug her around like she wasn't nothing. And we seen this numerous times. We seen this in McKinney, Texas, and most of that we seen like mostly now, like our young brothers and sisters getting assassinated by these officers, these police officers, as well as our adults and our elderly. And I think it's like kind of getting out of hand. The way we treated as citizens in this country that pay taxes, really don't break the law, but it's the perception that they see us. And ever since we came here from these boats as our ancestors, we always been in danger. I got to the point now I'm thinking that this shit is going on, and right now it's like they're boldly telling us is that we can do this and there's nothing you can do about it. And I've been hearing a lot of comments about, well, we need to go, we need to tell Obama, or when Obama gonna have this. Obama's not gonna do nothing. If that was the case, then Obama would have done this a long time ago. And as him being a president, I know that he see things like this, and I know Michelle Obama see things like this. They have to see this every day, and he have to wonder and ask himself, he had two beautiful daughters. What happened? What if this was my daughter? Because if that was my daughter, I would be in outrage. I probably would do something stupid. And when I seen the video, I could have sworn that the teacher was black. Um, I probably would have got on his ass too, just for standing there and letting this officer do that. He could have at least told the police officer, "Hey man, look, just stop it." And it's the same thing where I give these little brothers in McKinney, Texas. At least they did stand up to the cop, even though the cop had drew his pistol out on him, because he could have killed that little sister at that pool party in McKinney, Texas, just by putting his knees on her back like that. He could have easily like stopped her from breathing, because he was way more heavy than she was. And now I'm going back to South Carolina and Richland. That police, I mean, the sister was sitting there, didn't say nothing to him, didn't talk back to him or nothing like this. He just gradually just like picked her up, body slammed her, and drug her around like that. Because ain't no way in hell he would have let this happen to his daughter. And I was watching other videos. I couldn't even work today thinking of this. And one brother on the Benjamin Dixon show, on Dr. Boyce Watkins Vigilante, he was saying, what if a black officer would have did that to a white female student at an all-white school? And it's true. That brother would have never stepped in the police force again. Once that would have happened right there, he would have had to unask that badge and gun. And they would have made sure that he would have never been in the police force again. They probably would have had the prison waiting for him, or they would have killed him. That black officer would have came up missing. And I know that the thing is that mostly black officers will not say nothing, which they need to like take action of this. Now, as black people have witnessed this, that saw this happen, they need to put the marching shit to the rest now. They need to stop this marching, protesting, because the marching, protesting hasn't done nothing. And they getting to the point now, and they say, oh, well, they going to march and protest. Pretty soon they going to forget about it. Now it's time to hit the Congress. It's time to hit the Senate. Now, and I'm not putting this on Black Lives Matter, because they, do some Black Lives Matter, like the ones that I seen in Seattle when they stepped at Bernie Sanders. That was some stupid, dumb shit. But you do have Black Lives Matter members that really is trying to like do something because yeah, everybody have a lives matter because they're human, but ours. I'm not saying that ours are more important, but in a way, is ours is important because now you see that we are most of our brothers and sisters are being incarcerated, being locked up for many years over misdemeanors until they're senior citizens. Um, Unemployment's going up high, and now you seeing gentrification. They like putting us out of the neighborhoods and just putting us in these little islands. You might as well say they're like islands where they putting us at, or they, it's crazy, and we see this. We see it every day, and you have illegal aliens, not illegal aliens. I mean, you have immigrants come here, undocumented immigrants come here. They having jobs, even though they working for peanuts, and some are not working for peanuts. Some of them are like making good money. They can't speak half the English. Really wasn't born here, which that was designed, to economically genocide us, and because most of our brothers, our older brothers, black men, melanated men, have experience for that job. Hell, we've been building America ever since America wasn't America. you know. But it's time to like stop marching and just go ahead, and we need to like let actions speak louder than words instead of like standing in the streets, because that's what they want us to see. And now it's getting to the point because our marches and protests wasn't like back in back in the '60s. Back in the '60s, that was something. Brothers and sisters out there, they was like kicking up much dust, and they got down. If you make the police retreat, that's doing something. But now the way protesters is now all of a sudden the shit's becoming like a comedy show to them now. They laugh about the way we march, and now when, like in Baltimore, when they protested, they had a peaceable protest for Freddie Gray, brother Freddie Gray. They laughing and mocking and then calling brothers and sisters that N word, calling them niggas and that. But even though they got their ass whooped, but back to this police officer, ain't no way in hell he would have let somebody do that to his daughter, because I wouldn't let that do to my daughter, even my sister, my cousin, my niece. That wouldn't even happen right there. If that was the case, then if I couldn't get to his ass, best assured that I'm gonna get to someone that he loved the most. Damn, my lips dry. But anyway, it was uncalled for him to do that. He's a grown ass man, and that's just a child, and he should be arrested for that, for assaulting a minor. I would say that I'm sick and tired of watching police officers harm now are young, all of them, and all of a sudden they get paid administrative leave. That's just like giving them a paid vacation. Say, all right, go home and sit down and cool yourself down. Because if it really come down serious, and they know that, and if it's something serious, that's the reason why police officers do shit like that. They get scared. If you take a look at Christopher Dorner, when Christopher Dorner told him, "You took some from me, now I'm going to take some from you," that sent a threatening message out there. When they heard that message right there, they made sure that their family, whatever, packed up and got their ass up out of there. That's the reason why they had California on lockdown like that, because they couldn't sleep, rest, shit or eat or whatever until they caught that brother, because they know what that brother had in store for him. You know, he had two comeback experiences in him. And when you have two comeback experiences in you, when you have military and you have like law enforcement right there, you're a time bomb. And at that time, Christopher Dorner was a time bomb about to go off. It was seconds. When that seconds went off, and he did his thing right there. So that's, he wasn't to be fucked with. Put it like that. But I just didn't like the way this police officer handled his sister like that. That sister just sat in her desk, sat in her chair, and didn't do nothing. He didn't have to pick her up and throw her down like that. That was fucked up. Because, and I'm just gonna say it. That ain't never happened to anybody that was white, Asian, nothing like that. And when it's getting to the point now, they going something's gonna happen, because I'm sick and tired of hearing that somebody's, especially a police officer, putting their hands on one of my people like that. I'm not Billy Badass, nothing like that, but I'm gonna leave it like that. Leo one, I'm out. Peace, one love.